Hi there, my name is Robbert Hock and I'm a 12-time Sitecore Technology MVP from the Netherlands. In this video, we're going to create a lot of custom Docker asset images for a project that I'm maintaining called Sitecore Identity Server Snitch or SI-Snitch. SI-Snitch is a Sitecore open source module which was originally developed by Derek Correia and which I took over and maintained since Sitecore 9.3. SI-Snitch is a small utility for inspecting claims on a Sitecore instance that are coming from a Sitecore Identity Server. In my last video, you've probably seen how, with the help of this module, the Sitecore module Docker Asset Image Creator, you can actually create the right structure for a Docker asset image in case you want to make your Sitecore module container ready or containerized. Before we actually start executing, let's have a look at the Docker file. So let's open up a PowerShell window and let's open up that Docker file first. So let me go, I've still cloned that project. If you haven't, go to GitHub and download the Sitecore module Docker Asset Image Creator module. So let's go to Projects, Sitecore module Docker Asset Image Creator, and let's open that up in Visual Studio Code. So basically what we have here is this structure. In the end, the last time I think I generated a module structure for the data exchange framework Goddess project. But let's have a look at this Docker file, which we have. So this Docker file, you are to be created Docker asset image will have this nano server as a base image, which in this case it's from Microsoft. So it's a Microsoft nano server Docker image, and that image is a very minimal Windows Server operating system package to actually run as a Docker container. So we can actually use it as a base for our own apps. For example, in this case, for our own Docker custom asset image. So the nano server is essentially a very stripped down version of like this full Windows Server operating system. It's headless, so it doesn't have any UI, and it lacks the core server components. So yeah, let's inspect some images that I currently have on my machine. So I open up Docker for Windows. Don't have any containers up and running at the moment, but I do have a bunch of images. And if we look at the Sitecore images, then basically you can actually see, for example, that Sitecore images actually end up with LTSC 2019. Which is basically the server core image and contains more than just that nano image. So for example, this traffic image, that is actually layered on top of that nano server image. As you can see here, there is also this naming convention, 1809 here, and this image has that tag as well, which is basically that nano server. So everything is layered down, and we're going to create some custom Docker asset images, and we also suffix them with this number so that everybody actually automatically can recognize that, hey, this is actually an image on top of a nano server image. So now if we're back in Visual Studio Code, so in the packages folder, I've downloaded all my Sitecore Identity Server Snitch releases. So I basically downloaded all these Sitecore packages and copied them over to the package directory in the Sitecore module Docker asset image. So if I now do, I basically copy over that name of the package, and let's open up this PowerShell prompt again. Let's clear the screen, do it there. So now I can actually run this create Sitecore module Docker asset image script again, as I've shown in the previous video, where I pass in the module package name, and that's in this case this 9.3 package. So that is the first step that we need to do. We will use that Sitecore Azure Toolkit again to create a module structure, which ends up in the module folder. So basically in my module folder, I now have that Docker file. I have the configuration, the DLL of the code functionality, etc. In this case, I don't have any core database items. So let's go into that module directory. And now I will go back. So on Docker Hub, I created a repository, Sitecore Identity Server Snitch or SI-Snitch, where I don't have any images yet, because basically now I created the right structure with this script, and now I can basically build that image and upload it to Docker Hub. So if we go back, so you need to be in this module directory, and we're going to build the first image. So we're going to do docker build, and we give it a tag. So in this case, and maybe we have to go back. So this is basically, in order to push a new tag to this repository, you can do this. Let's copy that over. And now I'm going to build an image with this tag. And in my case, since this is the 9.3 package, I'm going to do something like this. So I'm building a tag to this repository on Docker Hub, which is called Sitecore 9.3, and then with the Nano server image version attached. And basically the dot means that the image artifacts are in this directory. So now that I actually build this, as you can see, so it successfully built an image and successfully tagged that image. So that was my first image. So now, because I want to go one level up again, because I want to run the create script again. It's not here anymore. So create Docker module package, module package name, and we go back here. And now I'm going to create one for the initial version of Sitecore 10.0. So I paste this in. So now it's going to create the structure for that new module. So I need to go into the module directory again and basically but now I'm not building an image for 9.3. I was building this for the initial version of Sitecore, Sitecore 10. So now I've got a second image built. I'm going to do that once more. So for Sitecore 10.1.zip. So every time you have to go back into that module directory to actually create the image itself. Now you basically can do another one. So this was for 10.01. Build that image as well. Go back. And here you can really see the benefit of, yeah, if you have a lot of packages and different versions. In this case, I'm building one for Sitecore 10.1, the initial release. So now I'm going to into the module directory again, and I'm going to build one for 0. Go back again, and this will be the last one. Create one for Sitecore 10.1 update 1. All right. Now we create the final image. All right. And as we go back right now here, we can actually see that in Docker Desktop, you can actually see that we created multiple images here of this in this repository. So in this repository with these tags. So these were created like 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and so as you can see, they're equally as big. And yeah, we can basically push these now to Docker Hub. So let's do that. Let's push this one to Docker Hub. All right. So the 9.3 one was pushed. So let's have a look here at this module. If we do a refresh, now we can actually see that this image is right now available here for the public to actually have this module up and running in their Sitecore Dockerized environments. So that's a really nice feature. Yeah, you can probably also use this command from the command line. So let's push this one, 10.0. Let's push this one to Docker Hub as well. This one, and soon to be the last one, and probably already push this as well. So it's, you can auto push multiple versions. Okay, that's done as well. So now if we go back and we do a refresh of our images, then basically you can see that we have multiple versions right now for Sitecore that people can actually use in their containerized environments if they want to use this project. So yeah, here you can basically see yeah, the whole process speeding up in terms that you don't need to create that whole structure. I actually closed one PR because I had a misprint. Yeah, Anthony, very yeah, thank you for actually fixing, because WDP stands for Web Deploy Package. I've got some I had some typos in my script, which is fixed right now. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and until next time.